তুমি কি ইংরেজি একদম ছোটবেলা থেকেই পারতে, or you learn by something, by book or something else?
My name is Faatiha Aayat and I am 7 years old.
আমার জন্ম কিন্তু বাংলাদেশেই। I come from a Bangladeshi family, but আমার যখন 4 বছর বয়স তখন I moved to the US, and so my school life started there. I joined kindergarten there, and then I did all the way up to 7th grade there. I finished 7th grade there. So আমার school life কিন্তু নিউ ইয়র্কে ছিল, well, most of my school life, and because I was in this, English system, in this kind of English speaking society, English I think আমার মধ্যে naturally এসে পড়েছে। নিউ ইয়র্কে যে আমি যেভাবে একটা kind of English speaking countryতে ছিলাম, I think that left an impact on the way I learned English.
একদম বেসিক থেকে যদি আমি ইংরেজি শেখা শুরু করতে চাই, যে 5টা সাজেশন ফ্রম ইয়োর সাইড তুমি সবাইকে বলতে চাও যে এই 5টা সাজেশন যদি ফলো করে they can master in English. So basically what 5 suggestion? I think 1 2 3 করে বলে সবাই বুঝতে পারবে। Okay, you share.
The top 5 suggestions I would give: number 1, make sure that at least every day you listen to one English conversation and you try to comprehend that after listening. You look at a TED Talk, for example. I'm a TED Talk থেকে কিন্তু অনেক কিছুই শিখতে পাই. It's both educational and most of them are in English. So if you listen to these different TED Talks, which usually isn't very long, TED Talks are around 10 minutes. If you listen to at least one TED Talk a day, you can practice your listening skills and try to comprehend what you learned from that TED Talk after watching it. So that's the number 1. The second one would be try to read a lot of novels. Not necessarily grammar books, but English শিখার আমরা যেরকম বাংলাদেশে দেখি textbooks, not those. Read novels, fiction, non-fiction, any type of literature book that you like to read in English. That will improve your vocabulary, and it will. I personally love to read, so this is one suggestion that I think personally goes.
That's a good suggestion. If you want to improve your English, these 2 tips are, I think, amazing for the beginners. And what can be the third tips?
The third tip would be, I think, try to speak English constantly with others, even when you're in a regular conversation with your friends. I'm অনেক সময় জানি informal হতে চাই, try to do some jokes and stuff, but you can still do that in English. Try practicing speaking in English every day, even in conversations where you would try to be informal. কারণ ইংলিশেও কিন্তু informal হওয়া যায়. So even in those settings where you want to joke around and you're more comfortable doing that in Bangla, step out of your comfort zone, try something new, try to do it in English. So that would be the third suggestion.
Okay, so I think I can share the number 4. We must learn some vocabularies. That's important. So vocabulary কিভাবে শিখলে খুব দ্রুত মনে রাখা যায়, এবং একজন বিগিনার লার্নার কিভাবে খুব দ্রুত vocabulary মনে রেখে ইংরেজি সেন্টেন্স মেক করতে পারবে?
I would say read books. Because of course a 4-year-old doesn't know extremely hard words. When I was 4 years old, I moved to the US, এবং তখন থেকে I started reading a lot of novels. I personally am a very big bookworm. I love to read books, especially fiction. I learned different words from different authors, because different authors have different writing styles, and so obviously the way that I write won't be the different as the way you write, and so you can learn different words, different vocabulary through writing.
This is the last one but not the least I expect from you.
The 5th tip that I would give is try to think in English. When we think to ourselves, যে আচ্ছা আজকে বাসায় গিয়ে আমি এটা করব, তখন we often think to ourselves in Bangla. But if we think to ourselves, if we practice our thoughts in English, because thinking in English is actually a skill itself. When we practice our thoughts or think in English, I think when we speak, that can leave an impact, a positive impact. When we write or read, that can also leave a positive impact. So we often think that English is something that we practice with others, but it's also something that we can practice with ourselves when we're thinking or when there are thoughts.
All right, Faatiha, thank you so much for your time, and I hope এই ভিডিও দেখার মাধ্যমে অনেকে ইংরেজি শিখতে পারবেন, এবং যারা শুরু করতে চাচ্ছেন, I think these 5 tips will be very very effective for you. So if you have anything to say, or you can end the video.
I wish good luck to everyone. আজকে দেখেও I'm very excited and very happy seeing young minds like her in Bangladesh, who are constantly trying to represent our country to the greater audience, to the world, is something truly that I'm truly proud of.